All right, so I'm going to show you some little more control. And once I've got an audio signal controlling my delay time, it's not that big of a stretch to make the audio signal, um, or at least some audio signal modulated by an oscillator, like a low frequency oscillator. So I'm going to change a few things. Again, going to get rid of my selector stuff for now, and keeping my node around but not using it for now. And I'm going to move this over for now. And just introduce LFOs. Can have a cycle object with a tilde is a sine wave oscillator. We can have a frequency, let's say half a second is good. Can control the frequency. Then need to have a range, because what I'm going to do is cycle through a range of delay times in a continuously back and forth way. So let's say, what's the range of variation I want in this? Let's say 8 milliseconds. Because right now, cycle is going to output from -1 to 1. If I multiply this signal at an audio rate by 8, it's going to output a signal from -8 to +8. And it's going to make one whole cycle over 2 seconds. Its frequency is 1/2 of 1 second, so it's going to take 2 seconds to get through. Then I want to say, so -8, I can't really have negative delay times. That will blow things up. In fact, I should maybe introduce a little bit of the clear message. So I'm trying to think if I put clear in one or the other. Clear the delay line. Do it there. I don't think tap out doesn't get the clear. So say I screw up the delay line, which is really a memory error. Clear will help me fix it, get it back, or reset it so I can start over and get sound again. Now that I'm going to be changing delay times in an audio way, maybe it's good to have that. So let's say I'm going from -8 to 8. Let's offset that. So instead of going from -8 to 8, I'm going to go from +2 to plus, well, if I get it to +2, I'm adding 10. So I'm going to go from 2 to 18. So this is an audio rate addition, and I'm going to offset it by 10. And this is going to be pretty noticeable when I pull this in. And I still have my feedback control. Might turn that down a little bit. And I'm just going to do more of my bad singing. Whoa. 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 So that's too much. This effect is better when it's subtle. So let's say it's going to be 2, -2 to +2. And we're going to offset it by 4. And I can add floating points to change both these values. But let's try this. Low, low. and even more subtle if I make the range maybe 0.5, and I offset by, I can still offset by 4. Then I can do one more thing here, which is to hook it up to, say, my continuous controller. Instead of the offset here, I can make the offset come from this controller. Um, Whoa. Mixing some So it's getting a little flanging. It's a changing delay time against the original dry signal, with the offset controlled by my controller. Could also bring the note in to help control the offset, and it would vary around that. So better with the small values. We'll do that. So I think I'm going to stop there, and then the next set, when I get back, will be some frequency shifting and ring modulation. Do that. So stop in there.